Saint Joseph's Oratory of Mount Royal, French. Oratoire Saint-Joseph-du-Mont-Royal, is a Roman Catholic minor basilica and national shrine located at 3800 Queen Mary Road in the Côte-des-Neiges neighborhood on Mount Royal's Westmount summit in Montreal, Quebec. It is a National Historic Site of Canada and is Canada's largest church, with one of the largest church domes in the world. Founded in 1904 by Saint André Bessette in honor of his patron saint, Saint Joseph, the oratory is the product of numerous architects and thousands of workers in a process spanning 6 decades. With its monumental scale, Renaissance Revival facade and contrasting Art Deco interior, the oratory is recognizable not just in Montreal but around the world, attracting more than 2 million visitors and pilgrims to its steps each year. The oratory is the highest building in Montreal, rising more than 30 meters above Mount Royal's summit, allowing it to be seen from many kilometers away. It is one of the few buildings that violate the height restriction under the Municipal Building Code of Montreal. Since 2018, the dome and lantern atop the oratory have undergone a series of renovations expected to be completed in 2024 by architecture firms Atelier Tag and Architecture 49. The $80 million project will create safe access to the lantern, which will allow for an unprecedented 360-degree view over the mountain of the city. Saint André Bessette, CSC, 1845–1937. More commonly known as Brother André, was a monk and a member of the Congregation of Holy Cross who became internationally renowned as a miracle healer. Due to his reputation, in 1904 he was given funding to construct a small chapel on Mount Royal across from Notre Dame College to operate out of. The small, Gothic Revival-style chapel expanded 4 times over the next decade with the growing of Brother André's fame, and the congregation decided to fulfill his request to build a basilica in his patron Saint Joseph's honor. The original chapel, measuring 4.5 meters by 5.5 meters, still stands today, though it has since been relocated about 100 meters away to make room for the massive basilica that stands today. André Bessette, CSC, commonly known as Brother André. The first phase of the basilica's construction involved architects d'Albert Viau, 1881–1938, and Alphonse Venn, 1875–1934, who had previously done work for the congregation. From 1914 to 1916, Viau and Venn constructed the crypt church, with seating for 1,000, which still stands today and forms the base of the basilica where the massive collection of stairs ends. Between 1924 and 1927, the crypt and building up until the roof were completed in the Renaissance Revival style. After the Great Depression in 1937, Dom Paul Bellet, 1876–1944, born in France, was hired to work after the death of Venn. However, he was required to work through Canadian Lucien Parent, 1893–1956, due to not being a registered architect in Quebec. He redesigned Viau and Venn's roof and dome entirely, making the dome significantly larger and modeling it to resemble the dome of Florence Cathedral. The construction of his large oratory dome lasted 4 years and was completed in 1941 after involving thousands of workers. Today, the basilica enshrines a venerated statue of Saint Joseph, currently located within the oil-burning chapel that was authorized a canonical coronation by Pope Pius X on the 19th of March 1910 via Cardinal Vincenzo Vannutelli. Interior of the crypt church. Showing the barrel vaulting of its ceiling. The basilica, as it stands today, comprises many parts, including the crypt church, located underneath the basilica, the votive chapel. Between the crypt and the rock of Mount Royal, the shrine, which encompasses the nave, apse and transept, and the dome, which is the largest church dome in Canada and the 3rd largest in the world. That is all. Subscribe and post comments for future videos.